All right, thanks, Ariel. Well, everyone wants the talked about dish when they go to New Year's Eve parties. And this is a great way to introduce wild blueberries in the middle of winter time.
Right.
And Kitty Broyer from the Wild Blueberry Association is here. And there's actually a whole holiday recipe guide that the Wild Blueberry Association has come together with, which I just love because, like we said earlier, you don't normally think of blueberries as winter cooking ingredients.
But because they're frozen in the winter,
why not?
You can take advantage all year round.
Right, right.
So, yeah, the holidays aren't over. So if you need a few more items, we've got some good recipes for you in our booklet that is free and it's downloadable, and it's at wildblueberries.com.
Easy enough.
Okay, so what we have this morning for our dessert aspect is a wild blueberry blondie, which basically is like a brownie with no chocolate.
Okay.
if
so
that
maybe
makes
a
sense.
little better for you?
Yeah, and especially because you put wild blueberries
Right,
in
there you, that balances it all out, Kitty, right? That makes it all good.
Right. So these are the basic ingredients, and they're things that everybody has around generally. You do need the frozen wild blueberries. You do not have to thaw them.
Okay.
And we put some walnuts in ours. You can switch it out with a different nut or leave nuts out if you don't like that. And then just baking powder, salt, flour,
Just the
egg,
basics, yeah.
butter, sugar. So basically you're just going to mix all these things by hand. You don't need a mixer. You can do it right in a bowl.
Okay.
You just whisk it up, and then what you're going to do is sprinkle the blueberries on top after you've put it in the pan.
So you don't fold them into the batter?
No, you don't fold them in. You don't want to mash them down. You'll end up with a completely purple blondie, which won't be as pretty, I don't think. So what I tend to tell people to do is to make sure that the blueberries don't sink to the bottom of the blondie or of a muffin, if you were making a muffin, is to just toss them with a little bit of your flour.
Okay.
You don't need extra flour. Just take a little bit of the flour in the recipe, whatever you have.
Very gently. I can say you're very gently with them.
Yeah, you don't want to smash them. And so you toss them, and it helps them stay in, not sink, stay in suspension, if you will.
Okay.
So then you would sprinkle those on the top, and you can see them.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know if we can. I'll lift this up a little bit so you can see it. Isn't that pretty that way? Yeah.
And it makes an 8x8 pan. So you get about 16 blondies, and you can see the final product here. And then basically you want to garnish it at the last minute with a little bit of powdered sugar.
Yeah, very
and it
pretty.
looks a little like snow, and that's kind
a
of
good point,
appropriate
too.
for today, right?
A little bling
Or
for the
this
blondies.
week. Yeah, and there you go. And then you can just serve them. You can even make them the day ahead of time. And they'll be fine.
I love that. And again, let's give folks the address because, as you said, it's not just dessert recipes. We did chicken sauté with a blueberry sauce.
Right, there's meatballs, there's a little flatbread, there's all kinds of things. And you go to wildblueberries.com and download the Wild Blueberries Wild Bites, I believe it's called. So, yeah, it's free.
Oh, Kitty, thank you so much. That was
Thank
wonderful.
You.
And we appreciate you showing us some fun recipes as well.
My pleasure.
We'll be right back.